Welcome back, true believers and spectacular Spidey fans, to another Spider-Man PS4 related video, and here it is. This is where all the marbles are going to be laid out on the table right now. I have been wanting to do this video ever since the disappointment of PSX, where, of course, we were all banking on it to be there, even though it wasn't confirmed. And even though if I may have hyped it up a lot, I do apologize if I broke any of your hearts. I am sincerely sorry. It just made the most logical sense that they would be at that event. And as it turns out, they were not, and I am truly sorry if I let any of you down or if I angered any of you guys. So I am here to redeem myself, hopefully, and try and inform you about all the upcoming events that we will be seeing in 2017, where we could most likely see more of Spider-Man PS4. And there are 4 possible things / events that we could see Spider-Man PS4 at, and hopefully I can lighten your spirits and raise the hype even more to try and have you guys expect whenever we will see more of this amazing game. So, first off, we have PAX South. Now, PAX, as you can read in that description right there, PAX South 2017, because there's PAX North and PAX South, or just PAX, specifically in 2017, PAX South is the most prominent Southern convention event in the game industry. Computer, board, and card games are all included with a massive show floor and accompanying meeting halls and rooms. Cosplay is also a strong presence at this event. 50,000 plus attendees are expected at the 2017 event. Now that just means people, not game developers or publishers. It just means people going there. And the reason why this is a possibility of when they could show off Spider-Man PS4 is because PAX is about games. Even though right there it's a computer, board, and card games, the main console games are still a big part of PAX. At PAX last year, I think, that is where Insomniac Games showed off more of Ratchet & Clank. They were also at Paris Games Week last year to show off more of Ratchet & Clank, but specifically at PAX, I remember them being there. They were definitely there for Sunset Overdrive. When they showed gameplay for that, that was a big unveiling at PAX, and they also tried to, do more interviews about it. And PAX is also known for just, big game demos being showcased for other games. So, hopefully to kick off the 2017 year, because Insomniac Games already confirmed, and they even have a recent tweet where they double confirmed there is nothing at all going to be shown in 2016, which means nothing on Christmas and nothing on New Year's Eve. And, maybe New Year's Day 2017, hopefully they'll be like, we'll kick off the year with Spider-Man and here's a new trailer. I doubt it, but, we just have to keep our heads held high. But at an official conference, this is as official as it can get for Spider-Man possibly being shown at this event. For a Sony exclusive game, maybe not, but for a Spider-Man game, maybe. So just keep your fingers crossed for that one. Number 2 is the Game Developers Conference. And this one takes place between February 27th and March 3rd of 2017. Now, I know that's a huge gap. That's a huge gap between January and the end of February and the beginning of March to wait for this game. But for more reassuring facts, they were there for Ratchet & Clank, and they were there for Sunset Overdrive both times. They were there to unveil concept art, more little short gameplay footage showcasings of Sunset Overdrive, and they were there to talk about the story, talk about a lot of the character development that went on there, talk about the hard work that they did. So, if we don't see any footage of Spider-Man PS4 here, maybe we can at least see a lot of the process that they've been working on for this game, or more of the behind-the-scenes footage that we have been, or that they have been telling us so much about. They've been working on this game so hard. They work on it 24/7. They have no other things to do except work on this game. Every time someone says, "What are you guys up to?" they say, "Working on Spider-Man." So, I would think that if they wanted to showcase that, besides doing like a behind-the-scenes little clip in the game that they could input, they would obviously want to go here and let their fans know that this game is still being made and show people behind-the-scenes clips and concept art and stuff of the game's progress and the status of the game to get people up and running. And of course, E3 2017 itself. This event starts on June 13th to June 15th. Of 2017. I think it would be absolutely ludicrous if we were to see more of Spider-Man PS4 all the way until E3 2017. Now, granted, they did do that with Sunset Overdrive. We saw Sunset Overdrive at E3 2013 in June, and then the next time we ever saw of that was in May of 2014. So they almost waited an entire year just to show off more of the game. But, however, again, the deal with Sunset Overdrive, it was a game that was supposed to launch with the Xbox One when the Xbox One was coming out. There was a bunch of delays. The first trailer was a CG trailer. It was a new IP, so they were all trying to figure out what engine do they use, how are they going to make the game, what type of game are they going to make, how are they going to make the city, what weapons are they going to make, all that different questioning for that game, which is why they had a lot of different developing problems with that game. This is a Spider-Man game. Again, the first trailer was a gameplay trailer. They are far along in it. They are using the same engine that they used with Ratchet & Clank PS4, so that saved them a ton of time on development. So I think it would be absolutely insane if we were to not see this game before E3, which is why the PAX South event or the Game Developers Conference are the most likely scenarios we could see Spider-Man PS4 at, or this is a highly unlikely possibility, but they could just possibly do it out of nowhere. They could be a surprise for the game. They could just be a total, absolute showcase of wonderment out of nowhere. That's what the King trailer was. The King trailer just dropped out of nowhere. That's supposed to showcase Sony's holiday games. Well, that totally showcased the heck out of me and totally surprised me when Spider-Man was in that in the live-action/CGI thing, and everyone went nuts. So, same thing with Insomnia Games. They just dropped Sunset Overdrive gameplay of Sunset Overdrive in May. There wasn't any event in May going on in 2014, they decided to just drop it before E3 was showed. And same thing with Ratchet & Clank. We had a demo at E3, we had Paris Games Week, and then a few months later we had a story trailer just dropped out of nowhere. So anytime they feel like they want to release something, they could. I just hope we get it before E3 2017, and I think we most likely will. So thank you so much for watching this video. True Believers, stay spectacular, Spidey fans. Peace out.